Off the press. There's a new drug. New drug in town. You see, people like me who suffer with fibromyalgia currently use things like, I don't know, tramadol, I use that, some anti-inflammatories, duloxetine for, well, tricking the whole nervous system. But there's a new drug in town. And why have these boot the whole light by the whole channel, See, the thing is, for a long time now, people have been using things like opioids and what have you, and they clearly quite dangerous, narcotics, it's just opium. Just be a little bit careful. And they can cause long-term damage to your body and addiction issues. But if you are looking for something other than the opioids, there's a new drug called TNX. Thanks. 102 SL, and it could offer new hope or new pain relief without narcotics. This is specifically good for fibromyalgia sufferers. I don't know if it's going to fit into the page, but oh, there you go. You can't really read very well, but anyway, that is the article, and it's now gone to the FDA. So that's trials and stuff, you see. So yes, opioids come with their own set of problems, and opioids can be addictive over time, yes, and also life-threatening over there. So they reckon the estimated grow in value of 4.13 billion globally by 2032. So there's the financial incentive there to push this to market as quick as possible, I suppose. Well, Tonix experts are to hear a decision on the NDA acceptance by the FBI, the Federal Drug Agency, in mid-December. This is obviously in the United States. Obviously, something like that would end up going worldwide, and you would hope, and tests be done appropriately. But if the NDA is, obviously, a non-disclosure agreement, accepted, Tonix said that the FDA could commit to a decision on approval in 2025, which means TNX-102 SL could be on the market as early as next year. That is good news. Giving fibromyalgia sufferers a much-needed new non-opioid option. As it stands, Tonix believes that 85% of fibromyalgia patients fail their first-line therapy. Yes. And 79% are on multiple therapies. That's me. So, okay, and it's got to go through all the usual rigmarole. And it's got to get accepted. Not accepted, I mean approved. So, yeah, they want to hear about the decision on the NDA. A new drug non-disclosure agreement, new drug application. Sorry. So yeah, once it gets onto the market, it should be available, shouldn't it? I don't know what cost it's going to be, or whether it'll be even available. You know, new medications are always expensive, aren't they? Hopefully, it's going to be cheap. Hopefully. So it's gone for the fast track status. The FDA previously granted a TNX-102 SL fast track designation, which expedites the review of important new drugs intended to treat serious conditions and address unmet medical needs. Fast track designation has the goal of bringing new treatments to patients sooner. That is obviously a really good idea, and providing it works, let's be honest. But just the fact that having another medication out there, especially a non-opioid, but if it helps people get back to work, we've got a hell of an economic situation in the US and in the United Kingdom and here in the EU because we don't have enough people. We don't have enough people to do the jobs. And you get skilled people like myself who can't do as much work as they used to, well then, quite frankly, it's a good idea to have something like this so we can get our fat asses back into the workplace. That's how I feel. I'm self-employed anyway, so I kind of fall out of bed into my workplace anyway. In the workshop, I'm a woodworker, you see, so I just make stuff out of wood, so I can do it at my own pace. So I'm quite fortunate like that. A lot of people aren't. They work at 9 to 5 jobs, and A lot of people lose their jobs because of their fibromyalgia. And then social payments can't even pay their, can't keep their head above water, let alone pay a mortgage. So they end up having to sell their houses, or it gets repossessed. So it isn't a very good position to be in. So to have a medication out there, hopefully it's, the side effects are mild if there is any. There's always some side effects, isn't there? But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, does it excite you? Leave it in the comments down below. Toodaloo.